Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Rob here, nice to see you. Yes it is. So today I'm going to be doing some more Pokemon PvP battles. I have closed my Shiny Sableye den now, so if you didn't get one, I apologise to you. It wasn't that popular, to be honest with you. I think everyone's too busy getting Shiny Toxtricities this weekend. But thank you to the people that did take part and take the time to thank me and whatnot. I have been hosting some very little shiny event dens. I did get a star one, but it is hidden ability, so it's no good for Toxtricity. So I'm going to be looking for a new one very soon. So stay tuned for that. I will be looking for a square shiny event den. And there will be details on how you can join that soon, possibly by the end of the week. But for now, for this video, I'm going to be doing some more Wi-Fi battles, double battles ranked. Currently standing at 12,000, not looking too great. So we're going to go with Team 1 here. I have got Gastrodon here, and I've also got Bravery. Not bringing Gyarados just because, well, I've got Gastrodon now, and obviously Gastrodon soaks up those water-type moves. I found Gastrodon to be quite solid on this team, to be honest with you. So it's not a physically defensive one either. It's a modest special attacker. So let's see what Marty's got. So I see in DD Mail, probably Imprisoned Trick Room. I'm not carrying any Trick Room though, so that doesn't bother me. I do see the Whimsicott. Honestly, I think Charizard and Raichu and Charizard is a good lead here. For the back though, Gastrodon, I'm not really sure it's needed here. So I think I'm going to bring Torkoal. There's no Intimidate users. Bravery, probably not doing too much here. I mean, I could bring the old Tailwind. I've got Tailwind on Bravery, but I don't think I really need it. The only thing that outpaces me is the Cinderace, the Whimsicott, obviously, but I'm not sure I fear them. The Cinderace learn a rock type move, I'm not sure. So I think I'm actually going to bring... you've got Machamp. Do I need to bring Machamp? Machamp could be pretty useful here, actually. I'm going to bring Machamp. And I have got Assault Vest on my Machamp now, as well as Bullet Punch for that priority. So that's really nice. I am looking for... I've been looking at other physical attackers to replace Bravery with. I have a lot of special attackers, so having at least one more physical attacker would be really good for my team. I really hope they release Grassy Terrain Rillaboom soon, because I really want to use one of those, and I think that would look really nice on my team. So we see the Indeedee and Whimsicott. So I can't go for a fake out, obviously, because of the priority, blocking the priority. So I think in that case, I'm actually going to go for... I'm faster than in DD Mail anyway with Raichu. Not faster than Whimsicott, so... Probably going for a Tailwind, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to go for a Nuzzle into DD Mail. And I'm actually going to G-Max Wild Flames onto Whimsicott and get that passive damage off. Even if they switch out the Whimsicott or possibly Protect... it's still going to do a good chunk of damage, and I will get my passive flames off, so there is that. But we shall see what they do. Torkoal would have been a really nice lead here, actually. Assault Vest on Torkoal is also another Pokemon, another thing that I've considered, but currently Machamp's quite already bulky on the special side, so I decided to leave with that at the moment. So it does set up the Tailwind, and it goes for a Tri-Attack. What the hell? That's different. I didn't expect that, to be honest with you. But I do paralyse the Indeedee. Really didn't expect a Tri-Attack from the Indeedee there. So if this is... So it is Sash. I'm going to take down its Sash, which is fine. With the passive damage. Not a problem. I do want to use my Whimsicott, but I really don't want to take my Focus Sash off Raichu. Because Raichu just really loves that Focus Sash. I use Raichu all the time. The Nuzzle is just great. Just so good. So I'm hoping to see the Dragapult here, actually. What's that? So it is the Dragapult. Okay. I'm going to nuzzle onto the Dragapult because I expect this to Dynamax. Whether or not they want to take out my right... now it's a question of, do I want to go for a Max Airstream? Or do I want to just Max Guard? Who do I have in the back? So I've got Torkoal in the back there. Who else have I got? Also got my Champ, so I really need to be getting rid of this Indeedee, don't I? I'm going to Max Guard, I think. Yeah. I don't want Raichu to take any... Wait, so does he not Dynamax his Dragapult, or... Oh, so I actually did not Dynamax the Dragapult. Oh. Oh, no, and that went on to Raichu. Right, so that's really horrible. Right, so fair play to my opponent. Definitely outsmarted me there a bit. Also have the Dynamax advantage still. So I'm actually going to go for a Thunderbolt into Mal Indeedee, and I'm just going to go for a Max Airstream onto the Dragapult slot. Interesting. So it does get his Phantom Force off. Does a lot of damage. There's my Thunderbolt. I'm hoping not double up into... Oh, that... Oh, no, it doesn't take it out. Ooh. But I am faster, okay. So that's not too bad then. And it does just straight out takes out the Dragapult. Cool. Okay. Charizard did get speed boost here. Indeedee should faint to the Wild Flames this next turn as well. Does go for the Charizard, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Not to worry. I think we're still in a pretty good position here, to be honest. Can't remember what my opponent had in the back, though. But it is 3 versus 1. Do I want to bring out... I think I'm going to bring out the Champ. Yeah, let's bring out the Champ. So my opponent's last Pokemon... Oh, is Obstagoon. I don't think that can hit me for anything super effective on my Champ. And I am faster. So I'm just going to nuzzle the Obstagoon. And I'm just going to go straight up for a Dynamic Punch. I expect to see the Dynamax here from the Obstagoon. So it doesn't actually go for a Dynamax. Interesting. I mean, that's a good play still, because I'm going to get -1 on both defences. But Raichu is faster than Obstagoon. And after a Para, my Champ will be able to speed tie with it. So there is that. And he can also only... Oh, no. Oh, I forgot about Tailwind. So, actually, my opponent should have probably attacked me that turn, because I completely forgot Tailwind was still in effect, and he would have outspeed me for sure. Personally, I think that's a little bit of a misplay from my opponent, but not to worry. I mean, it's good for me. So here comes the Dynamax from Obstagoon. But I feel like we should be able to win this fine now, to be honest. It can only take out one of my Pokemon regardless, so... She can only remove one of my Pokemon from the field. So there's Nuzzle. Might have a Lumberry. Even if it does, and it doesn't take out my... so, no Lumberry. It does have the Chople Berry, that's fair enough. That's what I used to have mine hold as well. But it still does so much damage being 4 times weak to it. And it's also now confused and paralysed, which is really unfortunate for my opponent. So it's got to get past 2 things now. So unfortunately, she doesn't. I mean, great for me, but obviously bad for her. So yeah, this has been a nice steady win so far. Let's just go back in to exactly the same. Thunderbolt should take this out. Yep, and it does. Cool. So first game, we've got ourselves a pretty solid win there. Very happy with that one. Cool. Good game, Marty. That was a good game. Nice team. We need to start climbing that that ladder a little bit. But obviously my team's needed a bit of work. But I'm feeling more confident now. I've got Gastrodon on the team. So I don't want to check the stats there. And I do run a little bit speedy V on Gastrodon. So that means, I mean, naturally, without Trick Room up, I'm faster than Pokemon like Rhyperior and Mudsdale. But if Trick Room is up, I'm actually slower than them. So you could run min speed Gastrodon and Quiet Nature to underspeed them. I mean, outspeed them in Trick Room even, but that isn't something I opted for. So this is the team that I saw the other day. This is the one that the person used on Dallas. I mean, this could be their own breed. I'm going to leave with Raichu Charizard, though, I think. Yeah. If I remember correctly, the Duraludon is Life Orb, and I have a way around that, so... Yeah. The Champ, it's Duraludon. Apart from that, though, I'm not feeling too confident in it. I think Gastrodon is pretty solid here. I'm not sure I want to bring Torkoal because of setting up Sun for the opposing Charizard, so I need to bear that in mind. And I still forgot to put Solar Power on it. I still got Earth Power on it when I actually want Solar Beam. I could bring... actually, no, I'm going to bring Torkoal. Yeah, let's bring those four. Torkoal and Gastrodon, I've found that are pretty solid in the back there, following a Charizard and Raichu lead. If Raichu doesn't look preferred, I can always quickly switch in Torkoal for that nice Solar Power boost as well. And sometimes even Charizard and Torkoal make great lead, especially if I see other opposing weather teams. So actually, Charizard and Grimmsnarl. Can't remember what their Grimmsnarl had, but I'm going to fake out that slot regardless. And I'm actually going to go for... I think I'm going to go for an Airstream onto the opposing Charizard and possibly go for a Wild Flames the next turn. Because if they go for their own G-Max Wild Flames, then I will be at the speed advantage. But I think that's a pretty solid first turn. So it's going to be Charizard. I expect them to Gigantamax their Charizard right now, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is the rental team because none of them are shiny or anything like that. So, yep, she is. And it is in a fastball. I can't remember what. I didn't really look at the details of their team, to be honest, but here we are. Charizard versus Charizard. I'm going to opt for being the evil one. Evil Charizard, clone Charizard versus regular Charizard, like the Pokémon the first movie, which does come out this month actually on Netflix. Looking forward to that. The computer animation remake. So I do get my fake out off. Grimmsnarl's not doing anything this turn. And I do win the speed tie if there is one. And I get my own max Airstream off, so that's nice. So I'm hoping to see a Wild Flames from that Charizard into Raichu, I think. So it actually goes for its own max Airstream into my Charizard, which is quite funny. I'm pretty sure that does literally the same amount of damage to both of us. Could be wrong. Right, so now... I expect them to set up a light screen, so I'm actually going to go for a Nuzzle onto Charizard, slow it down, and go for a G-Max Wild Flames onto Grimmsnarl and get my passive damage off. So it actually goes for Fake Tears. Ooh, nasty. But I will be able to outspeed the Charizard because I've just paralysed it with Nuzzle. So there is that. So I will definitely be getting off my G-Max Wildfire, which is really nice. Not quite enough damage to take out the Grimmsnarl, but hopefully the Charizard will be paralysed. That'd be really sweet. And it does have the Citrus Berry, I believe that is. Yep. So unfortunately, I don't get the para. And that is enough to take me out because I am at the -2 special defense. But I feel like that was an alright trade. I mean, it's not the greatest trade, don't get me wrong. But it could be worse, I suppose, as well. Right. So I need to think now. Because he still has one turn left of Dynamax, Gigantamax even. I need to bring in Torkoal here. I can't really bring in Gastrodon because of the max overgrowth. Even through Protect, that probably still do a lot of damage. But I think this turn I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Charizard. And I'm going to protect Torkoal. Because Raichu does have the sash. And I expect to see some sort of fake tears or something like that, to be honest with you. Could go for Sucker Punch, but I expect them to want to aim for the Torkoal. I expect the Grimmsnarl to want to aim for the Torkoal, opposed to the Raichu. But we will see. So there's my Protect on Torkoal. So Grimmsnarl actually goes for a Thunder Wave, but it's completely forgotten about like a Raichu's Lightning Rod. So that's definitely going to take out the Charizard. So that's really nice. That's a good turn. Okay, I didn't have to protect Torkoal there, but I didn't expect them to go for a Thunder Wave with Grimmsnarl. So, I mean, that suits me, to be honest with you. Grimmsnarl's got one more turn of priority, then it's going down. And also, which is really nice, the Charizard didn't have a chance to get off its passive damage either. So here comes the Conkeldurr. It's shiny. So I don't think theirs was shiny. I could be wrong. Right. So even after Para, I don't outspeed Conkeldurr. So I think I'm going to... How many turns have I got left? So 2 turns of Wild Flare. I'm actually going to protect Raichu here. And I'm going to go for a Heat Wave. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. Yeah. So it actually withdraws Grimmsnarl. I don't think Conkeldurr can take out my Raichu. I could be wrong, but I don't think it can. So it does go for a Drain Punch into that slot. So let's go. I could have gone for the Eruption, but obviously Heat Wave's just a little bit more safer. Unfortunately, the Conkeldurr did avoid it. So this has been a nice turn as well, actually. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt next turn into Jellicent. That seems pretty safe. So that is Guts Conkeldurr as well. So I really need to attack. I'm at +1 with Raichu as well. So I go Thunderbolt into Jellicent. And... no, let's go for another Heat Wave, I think. I think that's a safe bet. Match Punch won't be able to take out Raichu because I am sashed and it's still intact. So that's definitely enough to take out Jellicent. Really nice. So I should be able to win this, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I will live that thanks to Focus Sash. There's one more turn left of passive damage, which will hit the Conkeldurr. It does restore some of its HP. Heatwave does not miss this. So I could have gone for Eruption again, but... God, that does so much damage. I mean, that was crit. That definitely mattered. I'll be fair, that definitely mattered. Actually, maybe it didn't, because Conkeldurr isn't actually that strong on the special side if you're not holding an Assault Fist, unlike Machamp. Machamp does have 85 base special defense, which is pretty solid. So, yeah, this is going to be a nice win, to be honest with you. Obviously, opponent's not coming back from this now. Just Grimmsnarl left. Does just go for a Fake Out onto Torkoal. Thunderbolt just finish it off, which is really nice. I'm actually going to do one more battle this video because the first two have gone really well and they've also gone pretty quickly. I've not actually looked at what their ranking was, so yeah, I didn't actually look what their ranking was at all. I'll look, make sure I check on the next one. So, but some nice wins there. So, got myself a bottle of protein and not going to do too much. So, let's continue battling. Get nice free battles in this one. So, we now rank 8.5 thousand. So, we've made it back into the 4 digits, which is really nice. I think when I was playing earlier today, I think I started off at rank 15,000 or something. But as more people are reaching the Master Ball tier, when you're not online, then you're naturally just falling down them, unfortunately. So, it's just part of it. So, oh, interesting team. So, there's also Torkoal there. There's also Charizard and there's Whimsicott. But there's 5 Pokemon weak to Rock-type moves there. 5. Which is really nice for me. Now, I could lead with Raichu and Machamp here and paralyse Charizard. But I still wouldn't outspeed it because I only outspeed base 95s with Machamp under half speed. So that's no good there, really. Bravery isn't doing a lot. Don't even know why I have Bravery on this team, to be honest with you. Gastrodon is... Ooh, I mean, no, this... Gastrodon could be alright, but I don't think it will be. I think I'm going to lead Raichu Charizard. In the back, I'm going to bring Machamp. And I'm going to bring Gastrodon. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have brought Torkoal. Torkoal has actually been really nice on my team. Even though it's so slow. And it's, you know, somewhat just there to be countering Trick Room. Because Trick Room teams are very scared of it because it's so slow. And it hits like a truck with Eruption if it goes first. But he's actually been pretty solid on my team outside of Trick Room. I've had great use of it. So, Charizard and Whimsicott. Okay, so I'm happy with this lead, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that lead. So, I'm going to fake out the Whimsicott. Now, do I want a G-Max Wildfire, sorry, actually, or Max Airstream? I think I'm going to Max Airstream, so... but if it does Protect, then it will definitely be getting its... I think I'm going to go for a Wildfire, actually, onto Whimsicott. No, actually, I'm going to go for a Max Airstream onto Whimsicott, actually. Yeah, let's do that. I know you shouldn't really double onto Whimsicott's case they carry Protect. Is that the second Charizard I've seen in a Fastball? This wasn't the last Charizard in a Fastball. I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure the Charizard we just faced was in a Fastball. It's not the same team, is it? No, I'm pretty sure it's not the same team. But if it is the same team, then this Whimsicott doesn't have Protect. My Charizard, in course, in a level ball. I think the colours match Shiny Charizard very nicely. I'd say Fastball is my favourite 8 Pokemon ball, though. But I always have my Raichu in that. That's like my Raichu's signature Pokeball to be in a Fastball. Please fake out. So it does carry Protect. Fair do. Can't argue with that at all. So he actually goes for G-Max Wild Flames onto Raichu. Good play. That will take me out the next turn, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Oh, it's actually Life Orb Charizard. Nice. I do have the current speed advantage, but the Whimsicott can easily go for a Tailwind the next turn. So there is that. Fortunately, that is going to take out my Raichu. Sorry, Raichu. Obviously, going from Nuzzle into Charizard would have been the better play there. So I've got Gastrodon or Machamp. So they're not very good leads for me, unfortunately. With Assault Fest, I may be able to live a Max Airstream. I'm actually going to go for a knockoff into Stone Edge into Charizard. Yeah, just double check. Yeah, Stone Edge into Charizard. Without the Charity Berry, it might take it out. And I'm going to go for a Wildfire onto Whimsicott. I think that's probably my safer play there. So yeah, Whimsicott does go for the Tailwind. Expected that. Hoping I can live a Max Airstream. Because I am Assault Fested. I am basically max HP. Unfortunately, I don't live it. Is that a crit? I didn't expect it to do that much damage. No, it's not even a crit. Just don't live it. Damn. That hurt, I think, personally. Ooh. Yeah. I was hoping to live that, but it is Life Orb, I suppose. Getting rid of the Whimsicott, but unfortunately, I'm down 2 Pokemon to 1 at the moment. So this one isn't looking as good. We've both got 1 turn after Dynamax. I've only got Gastrodon in the back, which is going to get wrecked by Charizard. So there's that. They have Lapras, which I also get wrecked by Freeze Dry Lapras. So there's also that. I'm going to Protect here with Gastrodon. Do I want to attack the Charizard or Max Overgrowth? I'm going to have to Max Overgrowth the Lapras, aren't I? Yeah. It's my best bet. Yeah, so I know the Charizard's most likely going to be max overgrowth into my Gastrodon. So it actually goes from max airstream onto a Gastrodon. Interesting play. Interesting. I would have preferred if it gone for max overgrowth because it would have made my max overgrowth stronger because of the grassy terrain. But that's alright. Don't think that's enough to take out Lapras. No, it's not. But it does a fair chunk of damage. Those things are very bulky. I imagine it's probably gone for a freeze dry onto Gastrodon. Oh, so I actually went for a Parish Song. So we're all going to faint in 3 turns, which is really horrible because I'm literally on a time limit right now. Yeah, that's not good at all. Because I'm literally on a time limit. I have 3 turns to completely win this game, which is probably unlikely. Both our Dynamaxes are about to end. She can also switch out her Charizard because she has 1 Pokemon left in the back, whereas I can't. So interesting strategy. I have heard of people using it, but I've not come across it yet. Right, so I'm going to Scold Charizard and... I mean, I could Heat Wave, actually. No, I'm going to Air Slash the Lapras. Yeah, it's probably my best bet. Actually withdraws their Lapras, which is fair enough. Brings in... actually protects Charizard, fair enough. Does an alright amount of damage. If I doubled onto that slot, that'd be better. But obviously, I'm not gonna. You're never gonna go for a. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can win this because I'm literally against the clock. I've got 2 turns left. I expect the Charizard to probably want to switch out. I'm gonna scold the Darmanitan, and I'm gonna protect Charizard because even if I have 1 turn left, having the Charizard alive is still very valuable. I expect the Darmanitan to probably go for a Rock Slide, would make the most sense. Charizard, I expect to switch out, yes, which it did. I mean, I don't think I can win this, but you never know. I'm hoping to see Rock Slide from the Darmanitan. Hopefully no flinch. So it actually goes for U-turn onto its own Lapras. Are they just messing with me? That's not going to even take it out, I'm pretty sure. So I actually won that game because my opponent was... I'm not really sure what my opponent's going for, to be honest. She doesn't have any more Pokemon left in the back, does she? Lapras? No, he's just taken out the Lapras. Oh, so she has 1 more Pokemon in the back. I thought that was her last Pokemon. Which is... Wait, Darmanitan. But they don't have anything... I'm so confused. Can I actually win this? I'm actually faster than Darmanitan. What the hell? So I actually won that because I think my opponent probably played a little bit silly there. I don't think Kyrie expected to lose, but there you go. Don't ever say it's over till it's over. I literally had 1 more term left, but fair enough. Okay, so I'm going to end that there. I'll see what my new rank is very quickly, but managed to do 3 battles, managed to win all 3, which is super nice. Very happy with that. It's good for my rank. Love Gastrodon. That thing is probably permanent on my team now, to be honest with you. It's so solid. Much better than Gyarados. Sorry, Gyarados. Love you, Gyarados. Just not that great right now. So back to 6,600, pretty much. Very happy with that. Cool. So the only Pokemon I didn't get to use was Bravery, which is fair enough. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching if you did. Hope you enjoyed the Shiny Sableye raids. For those that joined my very small event Shinies earlier, thank you for joining. I will be hunting for a square one to host for the channel. Stay tuned for that for details. I am very busy for the next few days, so if there's not a lot of uploads, that's why, but I'll still be den hunting in the meantime. If you watched the video this far, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with friends. Until tomorrow, I will see you all later. Rob out. Goodbye.